You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Prime Minister Hun Sen has remarked on the current era of digitalization and said that we no longer live in an era of paper. He explained that the way he works today is almost entirely digital, even when he signs documents. Speaking at the graduation ceremony for students of the Royal University of Phnom Penh on Friday morning, Prime Minister Hun Sen once again urged government officials to transition to using digital technology because it is more modern and efficient, and the current era of digitalization does not allow for work to be continued like before. The Prime Minister added that most of his own work is now done using his smartphone and tablet, especially when he needs to read books, check documents, or read speeches. The Prime Minister also shared how he uses an e-book to sign documents digitally. Despite being over 70 years old, Prime Minister Hun Sen still continues to teach young provincial governors how to use this technology. He often urges his subordinates to work digitally and especially to use their smartphones for work and communication. He has also warned that he will remove any officials that do not know how to communicate and use other functions of smartphones. You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Prime Minister Hun Sen has warned an anti-government activist living abroad named Sondara that he has had enough, after finding out that the activist had used abusive language against his parents. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has more.
Speaking at the graduation ceremony for the students of the Royal University of Phnom Penh on Friday morning, Prime Minister Hun Sen called out the anti-government activist Sondara and told him not to use insulting language against his parents. The Prime Minister's remarks came after a local television channel broadcasted an interview with Sondara's parents, who alleged that their son despises them for their incompetence. During this same speech, Prime Minister Hun Sen also responded to claims made by the opposition group that he would beat and push his mother until she fell. He said that this was outrageous and false claim that should not be believed. The Prime Minister's mother, Depok, died on 20th of March 1998. Prime Minister Hun Sen further instructed Sondara to return respect to his parents. Sondara is a 44-year-old professor of philosophy and anti-government activist who fled abroad and continues to make videos attacking the royal government of Cambodia. Prime Minister Hun Sen and Lieutenant General Hun Manet, he works as a father who works in the military officer in Cambodia. Prime Minister Hun Sen said that the people like Sondara often have to learn a lot of pride to the intellect. But he questioned whether Sondara and other opposition groups actually do have the knowledge to defeat him, because they have never been able to win until now.
nó là ngục đi một đất non bật đi cho và lục ai bậc cái na lục ai vô chân cho ban hơi.
Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. The Minister of Health, Mam Bun Heng, has reminded all citizens about the renewed threat of bird flu in Cambodia after new cases are detected in the country. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has the story.
In a press release issued Thursday, Health Minister Mam Bun Heng advised people to wash their hands frequently with soap and clean water before and after eating, and especially after having any contact with poultry. He further urged citizens to stay away from birds and to try and separate birds away from people as much as possible. This also includes not eating and avoiding contact with sick or dead birds, and cooking all poultry with all essential that it is safe for consumption. The Minister especially urged all citizens to immediately report to the health authorities or the Ministry of Health in case of the suspected case of exposure and to seek immediate medical attention if needed. He said the H5N1 bird flu virus continues to pose a threat in the health of the Cambodian people and is more prevalent among children in high-risk groups. Cambodia reported a new case of bird flu on Wednesday, the 22nd of February, in Sitor Kandal district of Plei Vang province, when an 11-year-old girl tested positive for the virus. The child first fell sick with the symptoms on the 16th of February, and her condition continued to deteriorate until she passed away on Wednesday. The ministry collected samples of 11 other people who had been in contact with the girl and have been confirmed that the girl's 49-year-old father has also tested positive for H5N1 bird flu. There are first 2 cases of human transmission of bird flu in Cambodia recorded in 9 years. The 49-year-old father marks the 58th case recorded in Cambodian history since the first outbreak of bird flu in 2005. Among all recorded cases, 45 children under the age of 13, 31 are women and 19 have survived. The Ministry of Health's emergency response team and continue to investigate the current bird flu outbreak in line with the national procedures in place. A coordinated emergency response team, including both doctors and veterinarians, have been deployed to search for sources for transmission in both people and animals. The team will continue to search for suspected cases and affected people to prevent further transmission to others in the community and will conduct health education campaigns in the villages cases have been identified. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. The State Minister for Foreign Affairs of Japan, Takei Shunsuke, was an honored guest at the opening ceremony of the Japan-Cambodia Kizuna Festival of 2023 on Thursday evening, where he said that this festival is an important event that shows the strong ties between the people of Japan and Cambodia. EAC News reporter Anthony Ellis has the story.
The open ceremony of the Japan-Cambodia Kizuna Festival on Thursday evening was also attended by the Minister of Education, Youth and Sports, Hang Chonnaron, the Secretary of State of the Ministry of Culture and Fine Arts, Pen Monimakata, and the Undersecretary of the State of Ministry and Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Chun Ratna. Japanese State Minister Take Shunsaki said that this year marks the 70th anniversary of Japan-Cambodia friendship, and for the past 70 years, the two countries' strong ties have grown through a cooperation in the process of speaking peace, national reconciliation and socio-economic development in Cambodia. He said that at present, Cambodia's remarkable development in the field of economy and infrastructure has attracted many Japanese investors, and the potential areas of Japanese cooperation are being continuously expanded. The Japanese State's Minister of Foreign Affairs emphasized that the Prime Minister of Japan, Fumio Kishida, and the Prime Minister of Cambodia have both acknowledged the progress made between the two countries in regard to the bilateral cooperation and further agreed to enhance the relationship to a level of comprehensive strategic partnership. Additionally, the Cambodian Minister of Education, Youth and Sports, Hang Chonnaron, stated that the Kizuna Festival provides an opportunity for many Cambodian and Japanese people to experience and exchange vulnerable tradition and modern forms of art, culture, and performance that benefit the audience through their collaborative learning activities. The 2023 Japan-Cambodia Kizuna Festival will take place the 24th to 26th of February at the Cambodian Japan Cooperation Centre. Japanese State Minister Taki Shinisaki has said that the hopes that many people will be able to gain a deeper understanding of the Japanese and Cambodian culture through this festival, and that the friendship between Cambodia and Japan will be expanded under this year's theme of A Blossoming Friendship. Anthony Ellis, EAC News.
នៅសល់100ថ្ងៃទៀតនៅសល់100ថ្ងៃទៀតប៉ុណ្ណោះនៅសល់100ថ្ងៃទៀតប៉ុណ្ណោះ
100 days to go until SEA Games 2023.
លោកតាជំនឿទូជួយឲ្យទូយកបានឆ្នាំដោយរាល់ឆ្នាំចឹងណាលោកតាហេតុអីមិនក៏ឆ្នាំនេះមិនឃើញមានទាខ្វៃឲ្យយើងជំងឺផ្ដាសាយបាក់សីរៀបតបាក់ខ្លាំងណាស់គ្មាននរណាគេហ៊ានថ្វាយមន្តទាទេលោកតាមានទៅបាក់អីការពារបានត្រឹមត្រូវទៅគ្មានគ្រោះថ្នាក់ទេបើអត់ទាខ្វៃយើងជួយមិនបានទេត្រូវការពាររបៀបណាទៅលោកតាមិនពិបាកទេត្រូវពាក់ម៉ាស់ឬយកក្រមាចងបិទនឹងច្រមុះមុននឹងប៉ះពាល់មន្តទារួចហើយស្រោះវានឹងទឹកក្តៅមុននឹងបោចរោមប្រមូលរោមមន្ទីរនឹងការសំណល់ផ្សេងទៀតយកទៅកប់ឬដុតចោលលាងសម្អាតដៃនិងរបស់របរប្រើប្រាស់ដូចជាចានកាំបិតដែលប្រើប្រាស់រួចជាមួយសាប៊ូឬផេះឲ្យបានស្អាតត្រឹមត្រូវចឹងបានពេញចិត្តយឺនសូមជូនពរបងប្អូនប្រជាពលរដ្ឋខ្មែរទាំងអស់មានសុខភាពល្អក្នុងឱកាសបុណ្យអុំទូកអនាម័យស្អាតមិនខ្លាចឆ្លងផ្ដាសាយបាក់សី